I found out the truth by accident. One envelope, not meant for me, addressed to my mother. Inside, it was proof that the woman who raised me had been lying for years. Growing up, my mother was everything to me. She was the kind of woman people praised in public, soft-spoken, always in church, always helping others. After my father died, it became just the two of us. She used to tell me, "Family is all you have. Never forget that." And I believed her. When I got my first job, she helped me manage my money. When I struggled, she reassured me. When I doubted myself, she reminded me I could trust her with anything. So when she suggested that I let her handle things for me, I didn't hesitate. Why would I? She was my mother. The first sign that something was wrong came quietly. I noticed my savings weren't growing. Whenever I asked, or she smiled and said, "Markets go up and down. Be patient." Mail started arriving and then disappearing. If I asked about it, she'd say, "Oh, I already took care of that for you." I told myself I was being paranoid. After all, who suspects their own mother? But late at night, doubts crept in. Why was she suddenly secretive? Why did she insist I never speak to a financial advisor? Why did she get angry, really angry, when I asked questions? Still, I trusted her. Until the day I came home early. She didn't hear me come in. I stood in the hallway and heard her on the phone. Her voice was low and sharp, nothing like the one she used with me. "I told you," she said. "It's already handled. He doesn't know." My heart started pounding. I stepped forward and she jumped, almost dropping the phone. She smiled too fast and asked why I was home early. That night, I couldn't sleep. The next morning, the envelope arrived. It wasn't addressed to me, it was addressed to her. But inside, it had my name all over it. Bank statements, property documents, accounts I didn't recognize. Then I saw a line that made my hands shake. Primary beneficiary, my mother. That money, that property, it was supposed to be mine. When I confronted her, she didn't deny it. She sighed like she was tired and said, "I did what I had to do." She told me I wasn't responsible enough, that she was protecting me, that one day when she decided I was ready, she would give it all back. Then she said something I wasn't prepared for. "If I hadn't done this, someone else would have taken advantage of you." I asked how long she'd been doing this, and then she didn't answer. I asked how much she had taken. She looked away. That silence told me everything, but the real betrayal hadn't surfaced yet. I found out later, from someone else, a relative who felt guilty. My mother hadn't just managed my finances, she had used them to pay off her debts, to support people she never told me about, to secure her own future. And the worst part? She never planned to tell me. If I hadn't opened that envelope, I would have lived my entire life believing she was protecting me. I moved out not long after. We still speak, but not the same way. I don't ask questions anymore, and she doesn't offer explanations. Sometimes she says she did it out of love. Sometimes I wonder if that's true. Now I'm left with one question, and I still don't know the answer. Was she protecting me? Or protecting herself? What would you have done if it were your own mother?